From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up this.
And now, please welcome your Boston Red Sox.
And towing the slab in this one, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. We'll also throw the
leading off tonight, second baseman, number 7, Jackson Holliday.
During your at-bat.
Just about to get started, Jackson Holliday digs in now. And
ball, that's off the plate.
Here in the home opener.
Inside ball.
Just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Right
there
for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting second, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Up to the dish.
Ball.
Just getting started here from Fenway Park. That one the other way, and a base hit right there.
Nice job of driving that pitch.
Batting third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Taylor Ward.
On the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now you'll want. Way out front for strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, catcher, Samuel Basallo.
So up next, Samuel Basallo. And he swings through that one. Outside low, ball 1. Bichette, the lead runner out at second. Westburg on at first with 2 down.
Ball in.
For the hitter definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That was 95 to finish him off. Stepping in,
leading off here tonight, designated hitter, number 16, Jarren Duran.
Ball 2.
And that's it for a strike. And now 2-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That's outside.
And it's a full count. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll touch them all. The Red Sox score first. It's 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Aye.
Called strike. That's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired
Aye.
up. You start to expect a big inning.
Red Sox already leading.
Ah.
That's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Into the monster seats and gone. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning. One down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. First pitch way inside a fastball. And it stays fair. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Batting fifth, left fielder Roman Anthony.
Now at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Aye.
He's
Two.
clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
And that's a fair ball. Throws to second. That holds the lead runner. And now they've got two in scoring
Batting
position.
sixth, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
So that was nicely done to beat the odds. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates that a little bit more.
Yeah.
He's definitely out of here.
Carlos Narvaez can't hold up, and that's a strike. In the air, right field. And this one looks like trouble. Two away now. Safe at the plate. Marcelo
Batting seventh, second baseman Marcelo Meyer.
And right back to the mound. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. And with two down,
Batting
Red
eighth,
Sox.
shortstop Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
You have to be careful throwing and breaking pitches, even. Count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness.
Off the plate, ball one.
Ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
The 1-0. This to third, Westburg. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back inside.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder Colton Cowser.
Well, early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least one an inning.
Aye.
He'll be tied up. He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
And now
That's
the
a ball.
count is even.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Fans another, and that's 3
Batting
straight
7th,
strikeouts.
left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Foul ball there. Crochet, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher. And
Batting 8th, the designated hitter Will Smith.
In a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. Check called strike. It's 0-1. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
no doubt, keeping guys off the base pass with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
2 down, nobody on. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back here in Boston, Joe stepping in for Boston. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa to the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter Jarren Duran.
Bomb in his last at bat.
Chopper right side. Holiday sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning.
for
So now it's
Baltimore,
Freddie
first
Freeman.
baseman Freeman.
And first offering is fouled off. Out to short. Story sends it over to first. And 1 away in the top of the third.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holiday.
Digs in now.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Jordan Westberg.
Squared up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Westberg, the next to hit, takes outside.
That's ball two.
Could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Bichette off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Back here in
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
And he can't come up with it.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 48, Grant Wolfram.
Felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Abreu stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. On the ground.
Foul ball.
And it goes foul. In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Ball. That's down.
Curve in the dirt, kicks away. Contreras into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there
Up
goes
next for the Red Sox, left fielder Roman Anthony.
hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez drove in a run with a sac fly his first time out. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Ground ball right side, Holiday. And that's the inning. On to the fourth.
Leading off for the Orioles, right fielder Taylor Ward.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Takes it in for the out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Basallo swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. That was
Ball.
the sweeper.
That's inside.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Aye.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Colton Cowser.
Base is empty, and now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Tap foul at the plate. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Cut to this, it's a strikeout. Bottom four.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win. Now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Into the outfield base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the times.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
In there at the knees. And it bangs off the monster. Coming home. One run scores. Here comes another. In there.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog. And you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Durant can't hold on. That corner. On the ground to third. On the run, sent it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across to the frame here in the bottom of the fourth. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Just a simple ground ball.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 45, Keegan Aiken.
It's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Wilyer Abreu.
Ball 1.
Sometimes pitchers work them backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there with
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the Green Monster. In comes the runner. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Go with the pitch.
That's smacked on a line to center. He's there. He's got it. Runners tagging from second. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. At the plate, Carlos Narvaez. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one?
Ball! That pitch is out.
What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium-stitious. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Will Smith.
Smith to the plate. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And it hits off the monster. Into second. He's got a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
You have to be happy with that result.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Late with the swing there. One out, the runner at second. We're at the top of the fifth. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela settles under this one. And there's two away. Jackson Holliday.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at second. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there.
No, that's foul.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
You know, the Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Here's Trevor Story.
Ball one.
Aiken, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. On the ground to the left.
Nope, that's foul.
And foul ball. The Red Sox up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Gets under and pops it up. Takes it in for the out. Here is Isaiah.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Freeman. That is the inning. Back here at Fenway, top 6. Bo Bichette now at the plate. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be
Up
aggressive.
next for the Orioles, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
In that swing, got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Westburg now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Comes up empty.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Struck him out swinging. 13th.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Taylor Ward.
One out man at first. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
On the ground out to short. Meyer at
Got him.
second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading off for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Jarren Duran.
and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground, right side. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Couldn't get any air on.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 68, Tyler Wells.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. To get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ball, that's in. That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing his discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Smoke through the infield. And now to aboard, Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Well, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Here's Howard.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Giovanni Moran.
With big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. The mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good and bad. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got him swinging. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. In the air to left center. Rafaela takes it in for the out. 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Meyer. Over to first, and Freeman is back in Boston. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. In the air, left field.
Foul ball.
Just foul. In there for a strike. That is strike 2. Liner caught it second. So up next, Carlos Narvaez. Out towards right center field. It gets down a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty.
Holiday over to What a
You're out.
play that was. Inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holiday. This one in the air. Story. One up, one down. Now it's the
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Bo Bichette.
Chop to the left side, and that one handled. Tosses across the first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Jordan Westburg.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
100% now. I'm ready. 100% now. Yes, I'm ready. Eyes wide open.
Bottom of the 8th.
Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Ward sizing it up. And there's one down. Now it's going to be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Right side, Holiday. In plenty of time to first, 2 away. So back to the top of the order. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Nope. Outside.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. Short hop liner, handled it short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the. All set to
Leading
start
off for the
tonight.
Orioles, right fielder Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
That's a ball.
Check.
Hey!
He went, and it's 1-1. Base knock center field. And a good start to the inning. So next to hit for Baltimore, Samuel Basallo. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Takes it in for the out. 1 out, man at first. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Late swing, foul to the left. Here comes the 0-1.
8-2.
And
Three.
he pulled back. He's rung up on strikes. So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Ripped into left center, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now Will Smith in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. And it bangs off the monster. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch
No,
angle
inside.
to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. 1 run in already. throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. Jackson Holiday next to him. Connor Falefa. Throw off.
Safe, he's in.
Safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Bo Bichette.
Ball, that's out.
And the count is 1-1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that.
Line drive, and he'll put it away. Ball game, and the Red Sox slugged their way to a win in this one. 9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.